Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope everyone got in their steps for the day. I did. I'm at 15,798. All right, so I'm gonna pretty much just kind of get in there, dive right in, and tell y'all about this quote unquote journey, which I'm not calling it a journey. It's a lifetime change. Pull out the bifocals. Oh, I look like a fly. Maybe we won't do that. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna get on here and kind of just talk about to lose weight. I don't know why someone wants to call. So my back, my back, my neck, my back, all that stuff. My back was hurting, my ankles were hurting, my joints was hurting. Y'all, I really thought that I was depressed. And I was, but I was only depressed because of the foods that I was putting in my body was making me feel depressed. Deadass, not no lie. It was making me feel depressed. Part A. Part B, I was depressed because I was not the same woman from a few years ago that I had seen. I I didn't recognize who I was when my daughter recorded me on Thanksgiving dancing with the family, and I'm like, oh no, no wonder nobody's hollering at me. Who gonna want to put their face all up in there? No dude who sees me is gonna be like, I want to get in between that. No. Even if you are a chubby chaser. No, no. Like, oh, you big, nasty, sloppy ass bitch. Like, I know these people will tell you when you're on your weight loss journey to be nice to yourself, but I had to just keep it real. You nasty, sloppy ass bitch. Ain't nobody gonna wanna be all up in there. Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't even know what this is. My daughter's shirt. But anyways, yeah, I saw myself and I was like, no, 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 no. And I was dancing and stuff. Chins were, wobbling. Back rolls were wobbling. I mean, it was literally too much. It's like, no, ma'am, you are fat. You're a big fat ass bitch. You're a buffalo bison bell pepper bad built bitch. That's what it was giving. That's just what it was. And as a former content creator, as a former not safe for work content creator and entertainer in the adult industry, that's just not what I was used to. No, and like anyone can, alter your angles. And thank you, M3 Lex and I, for saying that I'm pretty. Thank you. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I got on that scale and it said 283 pounds. Baby, that's a no. I said, no, you're fat. And like I was saying, they tell you to love on yourself. But no, I had to give myself tough love. Because I had tried before. I had tried plenty of times to lose this weight. And when I say try, I literally mean try, which is a weak ass word. I wasn't working on it. I was not working on it. And like I said, I knew how to take my angles and put on filters. And my daughter, she was like, Mommy, she said, you don't look like that. And that's when I kind of had a slight coming to Jesus moment. It's like, she's right. Like, I don't look like that. No, 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 no. Another thing that made me want to really just take it seriously, because I started to in November, when I lost both of my cars. One was a car note, and they thought that I was going to pay to get that thing fixed, and the car note was due the next day. Hell no to the knob, motherfucker. Nah, nope. And The second one, I left it. I let it be parked at a church. I trusted that it would be fine to be parked at a church when it wasn't, and that the city ended up impounding it. They can have that. I'm not gonna pay no thousands to get it back. Y'all can have that shit. So I started walking. I had no choice but to walk everywhere I went or take the bus. I had no choice to do that. So, I knew I was gonna have, some of the weight would come off, but like, I had went and got on the scale at some place and it said 283. Baby, no. No, I don't want no more back problems because my titties is huge as hell. I don't want no more ankle problems or my feet would be swollen all the time. Um, Not only that, my blood pressure, and I'm sorry if I'm going all over the place, my blood pressure was over 200. Um, so I went into the doctors and went to the doctor for my blood pressure a few weeks ago and came back with high blood sugar. Fuck, nah, it's not gonna happen. So that's when that happened. And mind you, like I said, I'm walking every day, or most days. But when that happened, no, bitch, walk every day. Just recently, I increased my steps from 3 miles, probably about 3 to 4,000 steps, sometimes 5,000. I increased it to 10,000 steps. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm not gonna be no fatty McFadden. And so that was a why. My daughter said, I don't look like that. I just became too filter prone. You know what I'm saying? Too filter prone. High blood pressure, high blood sugar. Yes, I'm on high blood pressure medication for now, but the goal is to eventually get off that high blood pressure medication. And now, I only wanted to just not be 283. But now, yes, I'll have to move this chair. I'm down about 20 pounds. I feel like I look excellent. No rolls. No bar rolls. No bar. No bra rolls. I feel, I still have a lot more to go, but my stomach, like here's where my bra is. My stomach was out there. Now look, let me adjust. My upper stomach was out further than my bra, the wire of my bra. And that's a no-no. That's a no-no. So I feel better. I fit better in my clothes, a lot better. She said, I still have some more to go. Oh, well, I've had 2 kids, 4 pregnancies. Hey, Sky babies. So yeah, I had to make that change because, and like I said, the mindset is this is not no lifetime. This is not no journey. Health is not no health kick or healthcare journey. It's not a journey. It's a lifetime. I don't even want to say lifestyle. Lifestyle, I'll say that over journey. But lifestyle is more like, oh, I'm a vegan. That's a lifestyle, And speaking of vegan, I did start out being, like in January, I'm like, I'm gonna be vegan, or no meats, maybe just only, I only do fish. So technically, that's a pescatarian. So I went from a vegan for a few days and then pescatarian. Guess what I was doing, y'all? Guess what I was doing? I was ordering that motherfucking that platter, that seafood platter, the half seafood platter from Boo Ray's. It come with catfish, one whole catfish. Whole catfish fillet. It comes with the fried shrimps. It comes with the jumbo fried shrimp. It comes with the fried gator, fried crawfish, fried oysters, and I was eating that motherfucker like it wasn't shit. So it's like, okay, bitch, you don't need to just cut out the meat. You need to cut out all foods, bitch. You're getting big. You are big. And that's another thing. I know I keep going on tangents, but I've always been thick, even before kids. Even before kids, I've always been thick. And that was my excuse when I would look in the mirror, whenever I would see myself. Oh, you're not fat, you're just thick. Nah, bitch, you's a fat ass bitch. Like, I gotta say it like that. You's a big old fat ass bitch. That's just what it was. But yeah, I guess, it's my little vlog, my live about, that experience. If you're thinking about losing weight, considering losing weight, you need to just do it. Especially if you're 30 or older. If you're in the 30 plus group, kids, go ahead and do it. Them kids deserve to have a mom. Love yourself enough to want to be here. Love yourself enough. Hold on, y'all. My lives are never gonna be perfect. But yeah, just love yourself enough to invest in one of these. $9, $9.99, $9.99 on Amazon, which is this is just a basic pedometer. Sometimes I feel like the phone can be off. Just really do it because it is about being healthy. It's about being healthy, and I know I don't want to cram in every single aspect. I don't want to crunch it in here. But a lot of times we get caught up in, okay, I want to be a specific size. I want to be a specific weight. I want to look a certain way. Nah, bitch, it's about getting healthy, bitch. Lower your blood pressure. Stop eating them fried foods. Like I said, I was a pescatarian for a couple weeks. And it's like, no, you don't need to push back on the meats. You need to push back from all the foods. All of the foods, all of them foods. You're gonna be so big. And that's what I did. Don't get me wrong, there's still times when I binge eat a little bit, but it's a lot better than what I was doing before. I knew that I was engulfed in the change, when I got mad at my ass for eating a turkey sandwich. It's like, you really have to put all that salad dressing on it, and that's how I knew, because the bitch wasn't going to McDonald's every day, the kids wasn't going to McDonald's every day. That's how I knew that I'm taking this seriously. Like I'm in like Flynn and Quinn and all of them sins. Okay, I'm in, and also waking up in the morning. People tell you to get your steps in the morning for a reason. That way, throughout the day, you're not tired and burned out. Ain't nobody gonna want to get to do 10,000 steps, or let's say like me, I walk my daughter to school. That's about anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 steps, a couple miles. Ain't nobody gonna want to do. You go and just do that, and you come back and log in at your desk like I do from your little remote work from home job. Okay, you're not gonna want to go and do it when you finish clocking out because it's dinner time now. Go ahead and get that 10,000, 10K steps. That way, throughout the day, you can add on to those steps. Another thing, that is important is a pre-workout. I do take. Look, if you're a supplement queen, if you're a supplement queen, if you're a supplement sis, hey, that's fine. Find your perfect supplement. My supplement is pre-workout. I like to feel them tinglies all up in my face and shit like that. I like that. I really like that. Find you something that helps you power through, whether it's a supplement. I'm taking some GLP supplements too. Now, I'm not on no GLP. I don't want to be on no GLP because I don't want to become dependent on it. Now, don't get me wrong. If I ever were to get a job and they pay for it, fine, why not? But I'm not gonna not lose weight just because I'm not on Wegovy or semaglutide or whatever, or on any of the GLP medicines. I'm not gonna not lose weight just because I don't have access to it or health care. I'm not going to. Mm-mm. I don't want to be dependent on anything from the government, anyways. Okay, okay. See, this was really bad. This was really bad. Now, okay, I'm getting a little shape, getting a little shape again. But yeah, that's all I gotta say is just it's about health. It's not no health journey. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifetime change. Just going forward. I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna wake up and make eggs, bacon, sausage, and homemade hash browns, and then turn around for lunch, eat a quesadilla with cheese, sour cream, guac, arroz y borracho beans, and then dinner time, make my plate bigger than the girls, and then eat up what's left on their plate, which is what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I was making my food. It's nothing. I would make dinner, or I would buy dinner. This is when I had my cars. This is when I had my cars and had a job in the cubicle, my little cubicle job, which I'll never go back to. That's another tough story for another time. But I would make my food, make their plates, make my plate. My plate would be bigger, so I'd have one for a toddler and a teeny bopper, a 10-year-old. Every 3-year-old would have smaller portions than the 10-year-old, but mine would be bigger than both of theirs combined. And I'd treat my body like a dumpster or garbage disposal, and I would eat what's left on their plate and eat. I'm eating while I'm cooking, right? Got tasted, whatever. Eating what's off their plate on top of my bigger portion plates. And turn around and get some more. And don't even get me started about when I was drinking and smoking. Don't even get me started on that because I'd eat up everything. I would eat up everything in the refrigerator and then some. Like whatever craving I had, whatever I would get full to suppress it, but I still have that need to. I'd have to have my fix. That's another thing that I would do. So yeah, I needed to stop treating my body like a garbage disposal. I'm not no trash bin. What am I putting in this temple? What am I putting in it? So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna call this the Clavicle Chronicles because I'm trying to see my clavicle. Okay, I want to see my clavicle. Look. The goal was just to get under 283. Okay, cool. Ben got that done. Boom. Bitch, I'm trying to see a clavicle up in this motherfucker. I'm trying to see a clavicle. What's that girl name? Oh, she's I forget. She's really pretty. She's chocolate. Oleandra or whatever. She was on Love Island or some shit. I don't watch it. She's on all the blogs and blogs. But Alondria, yeah. Boy, I saw the highlight of her that her makeup artist did with the pink glitter on her clavicle, baby. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna probably call it the Clavicle Chronicles or the Woman I Swallowed. The one because I swallowed the whole, like I said, a bad built bell pepper, buffalo, bison, big back bell pepper bitch. I was in all of them categories. I had to do better. I had to really love myself enough to give myself tough love and to be like, no, you're a big fat ass bitch. You're big and you're fat. And you don't need to be like that. I saw myself the way I wanted to. I didn't really just see me. And that's the problem. I did not see me. I saw who I wanted to. And whether that was by angles, I knew how to do all of that stuff to circumvent, my true size. And so I'm down about 20 pounds. I still have, with me locked in, like once you've lost that first 10, 15 pounds, you're locked in. So I don't know if you want to measure it, that first 2 months, because that's about how long it took for me to just really lock down on that. You can do 2 months or 15 to 20, anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds. After that, you're going to be able to, you're locked in. You're locked in. Blood in, blood out. You done signed the paper in blood ink. There's no going back. As far as your habits, as far as your walking, as far as all of that. So, for those of you who have been rocking with me since 2017, you can look at some of those videos and see that I have put on a lot of weight. And I'm gonna just face it. Just head on. A head on collision. I'm gonna just face it. There is some progress. Like I said, this is my daughter's shirt, my 10-year-old daughter's shirt, so I'm glad that I'm able to get into it. Still have a ways to go, get this mid-area section toned. But once you lose weight, everything else in your life will be held to a higher standard. So, that's it for now.